Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We are on the penultimate episode of Season 5, so this is going to be episode 15. I went into quite a lot of detail at the end of the last episode. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'll try and remember to put the link down here, but if I don't, just check the playlist. It's easy to forget when you're uploading. Right, so things are not well. We've lost Noah through, what do you want to call it? Fear, cowardice, I don't know. And Gabriel has given the lowdown to our new leader. Don't know her name. I don't know what she's going to do with that information, but she is starting to see, as she said, a pattern that as things progress and you have to go out on runs and you need security and more of people's Rick's people are having to be put into a advisory or security or leadership role for whatever it is they're in charge of. See this going one way, and possibly so does she. But a lot of her people are not used to the world that they now live in because they've been in a protected bubble, in effect. And what it's done is shown what our normal society has. There are those that will take what they can get and run. There are those that will leave somebody to get killed to save their own ass. People who don't care, people who will still continue down the destructive path that their nature is, like this guy who's beating on his wife and his kid. Doesn't matter all that shit's going on out there, he still feels the need to get drunk and slap him about a bit. That sort of thing. So, when you look at the grand scale as to what's really going on out there, that is the last thing that should still be happening. The walkers are like animals, but you don't see them screwing each other over, do you? And that's a famous line from a film, and you can name it if you remember it. Anyway, with that said, let's carry on. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it. Right down here, there's a little red button. Click that, and you won't miss any more episodes of Walking Dead, like this one. Let's go, episode 15. Oh, of course, right, that's why she was baking it. I mean, from her point of view, you've let these people in, within a couple of weeks your son's dead. That every time you go out there, things can get out of control. And there isn't always somebody to save them. Like, Noah. She's in the watchtower.
I tried to stop them.
They wanted to just go. I didn't.
He was gonna run.
I wasn't gonna leave him.
What about Tara?
Yes, you fucking were.
I wasn't gonna leave her.
But we made him stay.
Herein lies the problem. This is like being in a police interview room and you're listening to two sides of people's stories, and it's up to you to determine who's telling the truth. But she's going to be biased towards her own people. But this again is yet another instance as to why this group of people can't be fucking trusted. He's just fabricating what part of story he needs to put him in the clay.
I had his hand.
If I didn't push back, I'd be dead too.
This pissed me off. They're going to stop listening
I watched him die.
to our side, our guy's side of the story, aren't they?
No guns. No going outside the walls. Same goes for Glenn. Until I finish looking into this.
They don't know what they're doing.
They don't.
We'll show them. I don't know if they can see it. We are them, Rick. We are now. I'm telling you, we gotta make this work.
And it got him killed, didn't it?
He said his mom put a bolt on the inside of his closet. Tells him to lock himself in sometimes and not come out till morning.
And what do you think that means?
Said he can hear his dad yelling. Pete was just sitting on the porch.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, I'd beat the shit out of him.
You okay, man?
That's my business. Oh, there's that.
Walking.
There's that look. Yeah.
What? What are you...
Read the room. That just took everything he had. I mean, what do you think? Do you think our group have become too savage to be in a community? Or you were on the side that I'm on, that probably most of us are on? You are an extremely strong chain between the lot of you. You can't have any weak links, and this society's full of them.
I think Sasha might have spent the night in the tower.
Again.
She's still up there?
Abraham's on watch now, but she hasn't been back and nobody's seen her.
See how quick and ready they can be prepared.
Time I've been out since we've been here.
Me too.
Hmm.
It already feels different.
That's good.
I don't know.
I'm not sure it does.
I just feel like I was asleep in there.
You were trying to forget, so you could try.
I don't want to forget.
So don't.
No.
But that doesn't mean you have to give up.
I'm sorry to say it, but the words of Carl are echoing in my mind here.
I'm sorry for what happened.
What they're doing.
How you holding up? We have a problem with Pete.
We do. You're not seeing. What does she know?
I hope to get better.
Oh, she knows. So you're just as fucking bad.
No?
So you're just as bad then? You've done nothing.
You might be saving Tara's life.
He's beating his wife. We have to stop it.
How?
We separate him. We tell him that's how it'll be from now on. It's not his choice.
No.
I kill him. We kill him.
We don't kill people.
That's the world you're in now.
Die, that is civilized nowadays.
Oh.
So we just...
Do you have a
let him-
prison we don't know about?
We let him kill her.
No. We exile him, if it comes to that.
You really want to wait till someone in that tower has to take care of it? And that's if we're lucky.
We are not executing anyone.
People die now, Deanna. They do.
She's hunting them.
She is. I mean, let's face it, at the end of the day, right? None of us would know how we would cope with this. There's certain things that you can't. Oh, I can imagine what it'd be like. No, you can't.
Carl,
No, you can't.
you're very loud.
Busted.
Can you go back?
No.
2 people just died.
Come
You
on.
run a major risk coming out here on your own.
People always die.
Arrogance of a
out here
teenager.
anyways?
Same thing as you.
I get they should still be able to get to be kids, but unfortunately they don't.
Those 4 people you lost on that run, that's on you.
Yes,
And Noah,
that's on you
that's
too.
on you too. People like you
You don't
are
care.
supposed to be dead. But these walls went up just in time,
Yes.
so you're not.
Yes, I agree.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm someone who knows who you are, and it's not gonna happen again.
I've been protecting this place, helping provide for it. You just got here.
Don't forget what I said.
Why do I scare you?
I don't know, you just do. It was my mom's.
What happened to her
What
parents?
happened to you? It does. I know. Something bad has happened to me, too. I need to go. Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, no, you don't run towards them. It is now. Oh. Really? She don't miss.
Sasha.
Found her.
Go back.
What are you doing?
I don't need your help.
This isn't for you.
No, it isn't. It's for her. Yes. Oh. She didn't even have a panic look on her
I
face.
had it. Don't
Did
need
she?
your help.
It's no different than somebody who's weight training. Right? To stay strong,
I told you
got to
don't.
keep at it.
You can't do anything. It worked out for you. Don't you see that? Noah. I told him he wouldn't make it.
And you were right. I do still think, though, that they'll need to keep on top of that game. Somebody looks like they got blowed up.
What was left with him?
What do we have here? Well, before they ended up a walker, they were naked, tied to a tree.
She's tied up.
I doubt it.
They fed on it.
This is punishment. Is it me? His doll hair's just getting longer every episode. She's young too.
There are things in his life that happened.
I don't care.
Who gives a fuck? Look at what's all going on out there.
I helped him, and things were good. No, what can you do? What are you gonna do? You can put him in jail?
It means he's killed you. That's what's next.
It is.
And I'm not gonna let that happen.
I'm married.
To an abusive husband. It's why it's normally dealt with the authorities, but all the traits of normal society that goes on behind closed doors that nobody knows about. But it's out in the open here for all to see in effect. How long are you going to stand this, Rick? No, not much longer.
What are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
Jesse, in here, you can't see it, but it's the same. I can help you. I can keep you and your boys safe. All you have to do is say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Listen to me.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, Rick.
Just go, Pete.
What have you been saying to each other? You come into my house, Pete. You and
Don't
me
do it.
are leaving. You're leaving right now. Think you are. Someone is trying not to kill you.
No!
Yeah.
You want to stop it?
Stop it!
It's gonna get out of control fast because he's pushed it. Yep. Oh hell! Gonna end up killing him. If you don't. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh shit.
Damn it, Rick! I said stop!
For what?
There we go.
You want to kick me out? You still don't get it. We know what needs to be done, and we do it. You just sit and plan and hesitate. You wish things weren't what they are. Your way of doing things is done.
There you go. There it
Things don't
comes.
get better because you want them to. We have to control who lives here. Me? You mean me? And I'm not gonna stand by and just let it happen. If you don't fight, you die. I'm not gonna stand by and...
Oh. Wow. That was a hell of a punch, Michelle. Right. Well, things have progressed just somewhat. I spent the last episode and a half saying that this point was coming, and we're here. We have arrived. But I wasn't expecting Michonne to knock him the fuck out. But I'm sorry. Some of you may disagree with me. Most of you may disagree with me. Or most of you may agree with me. I'm still on Rick's side. Because Rick's side keeps most people alive, whereas their way is not going to do that. I know we have had occasions where we can differ, but that scene with Rosita and Michonne and Sasha just shows Michonne saying, I'm doing this for me. Gotta stay pinpoint, gotta stay sharp. Don't become weak. And we started this episode off with him giving his version of events, that guy who got everyone killed. You can't have... It's one thing to have a leader of a nation who's weak, right? But there's everyone around them to back it up. You can't have a leader in here that's weak. And she is. And most of them around them are. I mean, that guy pushed it too far. We knew he was abusive anyway, and he can obviously throw a pretty good bloody punch. Usually, I was surprised, actually, because usually a lot of guys who beat on women aren't that good going toe-to-toe with a guy, especially not with someone of Rick's stature, you know? So I'm surprised that he gave as good as he did. But it's made Rick see red. Literally, because he's covered in it. What the fuck's gonna happen now? I mean, she's just said, I understand exactly as to who we decide who lives here now and who doesn't. So it's gone south already. We're going to be back for the season finale next. I'm not going to say too much in this episode now. I did quite a lot of talking at the end of the last one as to what should happen next and what I feel is going to happen next. Now we've crossed that threshold point here of it all being out in the open now, because that was that coming out about him and Rick calling him on it, and his wife going, yes, protect me from him, is what's kicked it all off. It was cooking nicely and it's just boiled over. So we will see what happens in the season finale. Whether Alexandria comes crashing down at the end of the season or not, I'm not quite sure it will. But we'll see. Right. Until then, guys, by all means, post your comments down below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You can watch all these videos on YouTube playlists, and if you want to watch the full-length versions, they're available over on Patreon as well. Just check the link in the description. I will see you for that finale next week. Take care.